and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. My name is Nicola, so we are on day 2 of Rock and Rolls for October. So I hope you will join me on this journey. So this is my second series of 33 days of yoga. So my first one was 31. So essentially it's 33 days because at the beginning I did a meditation class, and on the last one I also did a meditation class. So as we come into the fall, the whole idea around this was to see and be present with where we are. So being present with in this present journey that we're on through life. We go through rocks, we go through rolls and waves of grief, anxiety, whatever that is. So today we're going to do a yin class, which helps us to feel it into the body. If there's any area of tension that, you know, you may have pain in the body, the shoulders, the hips, whatever that might be for you, being able to sit with that. And then when we're able to sit with discomfort, which life can be uncomfortable at times, we take that energy off the mat and it embraces our everyday life, so that when challenges come up, we can actually be with it and not come from a place of reaction. We can actually come from a place of calm. So coming into the energy that, you know, what we often say, what we do on the mat, we can take off the mat. So I'm just explaining to you what might be part of that journey. So anyway, starting in a nice, easy seated position, whatever that is for you. So that can be easy sukhasana. It can be an easy cross-legged, heels towards the midline, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you and your body, and a reminder that every day is different. So we're going to engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. Hands can place down for grounding today, or palms facing up for receiving, whatever feels better for you. Everything is a choice in yoga. Slight tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. And taking some nice long deep breaths deep down into the core. And releasing with a big sigh. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Maybe letting the eyes closed or rest with your gaze at about 2 or 3 feet ahead. Taking a few moments here to just settle in and just notice what's coming up for you. Now again, if it's more comfortable for you to sit or lie down, please listen to your body, because I do remember a time when to actually sit in this position was really painful for me, because my back and my spine wasn't in such a healthy condition as it would be now. So remembering those times, this used to be a really painful pose for me. They call it easy pose, but in actual fact it can be a difficult pose for a lot of people. So if this is too much for your body, listen to your body and come into shavasana. So whatever works for you, be with that. So again, just coming into a few moments of silence as we reset here, letting go the remains of the day, letting go what no longer serves you as we come into this present moment where peace resides, finding peace in your practice. And from here we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest and then back up. Chin down. And back up. Again. We're going to rotate the head as we take the head over towards the right side. And then over towards the left. And keep going. Slight opening in the neck and the shoulders. And as you go a little bit deeper, starting to slight movement in the hips. So gently opening the hips. And then back to center and rotate the other way. So ear down towards the left shoulder and then over towards the right. And then slowly, as you open the hips slightly, bringing slight movement into the hips and the shoulders. Back to center. From here we're going to leave one foot in towards the midline. As we bring the foot out towards the outside edge of the mat, the other knee comes in towards the other foot, so coming into deer pose. I'm going to keep the hands on the knees. So internal rotation of one hip, external rotation of the other. Again, shoulders pull back and down. And breathe. And then bringing one hand over onto the opposite knee, the other hand becomes behind the spine. Gaze forward, shoulders pull back and down, exhale, twist. So twists are detoxifying. Also healthy for the spine and healthy for the mind. Breathe. And then slowly come back to center, take the hand onto the other knee. Again, inhale, as the other hand becomes an extension of the spine. Shoulders pull back and down, gaze forwards, exhale, twist. Twisting from the waist. And then maybe on the exhale, maybe go just a little bit deeper. Slowly coming back, hands become behind the hips about 6 inches. Take one leg up, then the other. And just taking one knee in towards the opposite foot. And then the other. Breathe. And then repeating what we just did on the other side. So one calf comes to the outside edge of the mat, knee comes in towards the other foot, coming into deer pose on this side. So again, trying to stay level in the sit bones, but again, if that doesn't work for you, if there's sharp pain or discomfort and deeper than a 4 to 6 out of 10, go gentler on the body, ease into the pose. Again, nice tall straight spine, slight tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down, breathe. And then the other hand onto the opposite knee. Hand becomes behind the back. Shoulders pull back and down. Exhale, twist from the waist. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. And then take the other hand onto the opposite knee. The other hand becomes an extension of the spine. Gaze forward, shoulders pull back and down. Exhale, twist. Reminder in a yin practice, it's an opportunity to focus inwards. Meditative practice. And breathe. And then maybe maybe on the next exhale, going a little bit deeper, listening to your body. And then slowly coming back. Again, bring the hands back behind the hips. Bring one leg up, then the other, and then again, one knee in towards the foot, and then the other. And when we come out of a yin practice, we just take our time, we ease out of the pose, and release anything that we just did in the asana or posture. Back to center. Bringing the hands back by the sides of the hips. Inhale, again grow tall in the spine, shoulders pull back and down, slight tuck in the chin, down tadasana, seated star pose. Breathe. And then we're going to come into half heroes. We're going to bring one leg to the side, foot comes towards the hip. Now if that's too deep, allow the foot to come out. Again, listening to your body. Inhale the hands up. Exhale as we float the hands down towards the feet. And engage and breathe. So head to knee pose in balasana or shavasana. And slowly come back up and breathe. Bring the other leg in. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold 2 peace fingers to the big toes and allowing the elbows to come down towards the earth and breathe. Extend long in the neck. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release. And slowly come back up. Bring the other leg in. Doesn't matter which side you started on first. We're going to do both anyway. And again, either heel in towards the hip or foot out to the side and allow the leg to come out. A bit gentler on your body. And from here we're going to inhale up, pelvis points towards the toe, and then exhale as we fold in shavasana in balasana. Breathe. And a reminder that one side is normally different to the other, so be where you are. Shoulders pull back and down. If your head doesn't touch your knee, that's okay too. If you need to bend your knee or bend your knee deeply, listen to your body. Breathe. And slowly come back up. This time I'm going to turn towards the side so you can see me. So we're now going to explore full balasana. So one leg comes out. You can either extend one leg long and do one side at a time, or bring both heels in towards the hips. Again, grow tall in the spine. So we're going to be here for 3 to 5 minutes. So you can either bring the hands behind the hips, and again tuck the pelvis, nice open heart. Maybe if you don't have any neck or shoulder issues, the head falls back. Now you can stay here and rest into the pose, or explore coming down onto your elbows as your hands sit slightly underneath your sits bones. Open the heart, and again extend the head back. Or if you have good flexibility and your knees are touching the earth, come all the way down. So being where you are, and breathe into the pose. Allowing the body to sink in. So you should feel this in the quads and the sacral spine. Releasing the knees and your hips. Breathe. Nice long cleansing inhales and slow releasing exhales as you allow the body to sink deeper into the pose. Breathe. Breathing away any discomfort as you allow the deep fascia and the connective tissues from the surface muscles to extend into the deeper muscles, deeper in the joints. And allowing yourself to let go. Breathe. Releasing the jaw, allowing the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth, which will allow the rest of the body to release and let go. And after about 60 to 90 seconds, you feel the body. It's almost like it gives itself a big sigh as it relaxes deeper into the asana, into the posture. Slowly, mindfully, bringing the head up, tucking the chin as the hands come back underneath the sit bones, coming back onto the elbows, rise up, press the hands in. Now if you were in Hamstrasana, then swap over legs and extend the other leg forwards, keeping the other foot by the side of your hip or wider, wherever you feel more comfortable. Or if you have both feet by the side, staying right where you are. And then coming back to whichever pose works for you. So you can come hands 6 inches behind the hips, extend, tucking the pelvis, nice open heart. And again, if you have no neck or shoulder issues, allow the head to sit back. So if at any time you need to come out of the pose, listen to your body and only do what your body will allow you to do. If not, come down to the elbows. And again, if you have good flexibility, allow yourself to sink deeper into the pose as you come down onto your back. As long as your knees and thighs are touching the earth. If you're not, then come back into gentler form of the pose. And again, nice long deep breath. Deep down into the core. And releasing with a big sigh. Inhale. And exhale. Again, releasing the jaw and allowing the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth. Again, taking a nice long deep breath as we allow that breath to cleanse the body, and on the exhale, letting go of whatever is no longer serving you. Nice long cleansing inhales and slow releasing exhales. And then slowly, mindfully tuck the chin, bring the hands back underneath the sits bones, and then slowly come back onto the elbows. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly push up onto the hands. And again, just take a few breaths here. Unfold the legs. And then the other. And then again, bring the feet back to mat distance apart. And just windscreen wipe of the legs. And then from here, we're going to swing the legs around. Just going to bring a little bit of movement into the body. So 4 fingers point up to 12 o'clock, spreading the fingers out like a starfish. Ground down through your bundas or 4 corners of your hands, so we're not giving too much weight onto the wrists. So curling the fingers, just like a crab would be on a beach. Knees are underneath the hips, and then engage as we lower the pelvis, gaze up, arching the spine. Exhale as we fold in, gaze towards the abdomen or the thighs, not dumping in the shoulders. Inhale up, Exhale, fold.
Again, inhale up.
Exhale, fold.
And again. And 3 more, following your own flow and pace of breath.
So you inhale to cow or balasana. Exhale to cat or adho mudra. So waking up the spine. And then from here we're going to walk the hands out as far as you can go. And then as we lower the chest down towards the earth, coming down onto the forehead, ground down through the elbows as we come into puppy pose or shavasana. Feeling a nice stretch in the shoulders, hips are above the knees. So you can either rest on the forehead or on your chin, whatever feels better for you and your body. Breathe. Inhale as we start to come back up onto the elbows, pushing the hips forwards and coming into Sphinx pose. So we're not going to be here very long. So elbows are underneath the shoulders or slightly forwards if that's really uncomfortable for you. So again, relaxing the glutes, shoulders pull back and down, slight tuck in the chin. Now if you do have lower back issues and this is uncomfortable for you, engage the glutes so it protects your lower back. Breathe. And then if you wish to go deeper, if this is enough for you, stay right here. If not, spread the hands out so that they're mat distance apart. And then taking the eyelets of the elbows forward, straighten out the arms, coming into seal pose. Again, nice long deep breath, shoulders are still pulled back and down. Again, relax the glutes. If you have lower back issues, engage the glutes. And if this is too much, then come back down to the elbows. Breathe. Slowly come back down. Inhale as we look over the left shoulder towards the heel. And then back to center and then over the right shoulder. Hands come underneath the shoulders, Press back up to tabletop. Take the knees out to mat distance apart, big toes come together. Sit back onto the heels and extend the arms out in front, coming into child's pose. So we're going to finish here today. Rounding in, allowing the chest to sink. Resting your forehead on the earth and breathe. Resetting the nervous system, resetting the spine. As you finish off your practice here. Nice long deep breaths deep down into the core, maybe resting with your ear on one side and breathe. Relax in. And then slowly bring the head back to center and rest with your ear on the other side if you wish. Breathe. And slowly come back to center. Rocking the head from side to side, massaging out your third eye and your shoulders. And then slowly, mindfully raising the head, walking up on your hands, back to the knees, as we come back to a nice, easy, seated position, whatever that is for you, at the front of your mat. Resting with the eyes closed, or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. Engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine, shoulders pull back and down. And just taking a few moments to allow your practice to settle into your body and breathe. Hands come to heart center, slight tuck in the chin, coming into prayer. My heart to your heart. My mind to your mind. My spirit to your spirit. I honor you. I support you. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing our practice today. So we have finished day 2 of 33 days of yoga for our Rock and Rose into Rocktober series. So if you enjoyed this yin practice, please let me know in the comment section, what did you think of the deer pose? How did you find Balasana or half Varasana? Which spoke to you? What doesn't speak to you? Let me know. I love to hear your comments, ladies and gents. So I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please hit that button now, it's just here, and maybe hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Again, it's an honor to share with you on this journey.